watching this video right now, I'm guessing you have a YouTube channel. Maybe you just started. Maybe you've been doing YouTube for a long few months. Maybe you've been uploading for years, and you're still wondering why your videos aren't getting the views you think they deserve. And honestly, I get it, because growing on YouTube can be frustrating. You can spend hours making a video. You can edit it. You can make it. You can make a thumbnail. You can come up with what you think is a great title. You can upload it. And then you check the video, 20 views. And then you check the video, 20 views, 50 views, maybe 100 if you're lucky. And you sitting there thinking, bro, what am I doing wrong? But here's the thing. A lot of time it's not that your content is terrible. You just haven't figured out what makes people click and what makes them stay. What makes them want to come back. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. I'm going to give you the stuff I actually think matters when you're trying to grow a YouTube channel in 2026. No, just upload consistently, bro. And that's it. We're going to talk about your niche, your video ideas, titles, thumbnails, shorts, your first 30 seconds, analyzing and how you can actually figure out what your audience wants. So let's get into it. First, stop chasing the algorithm. I want to start with this because I see creators talk about the YouTube algorithm like it's some secret monster sitting in the room deciding whether your videos deserve views. That's not really how you should think about it. YouTube is trying to find videos that people actually want to watch. So instead of sitting there thinking, how do I beat the algorithm? Ask yourself, why would I want somebody to watch my video? And that's completely a different mindset, because if people see your video and want to click it, then they actually watch it and then they enjoy it, you're giving YouTube a reason to keep showing that video to more people. YouTube itself breaks performance down around rather people choose to watch, rather they stick around, and rather they enjoy the content. So stop trying to trick the algorithm. Start trying to make something people actually want to watch. Figure out what your channel is about. This sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people don't actually do this. You need to know what your channel is, and I'm not saying you can never upload something different. But if somebody comes to your channel, they should be able to look at your videos and understand, oh, this is what this is. Oh, this is what this person does. If you're a WWE channel, give people WWE. Give people WWE news, WWE reactions, storylines, predictions, rumors, options. If you're a gaming channel, figure out what type of gaming content you're trying to build. Maybe it's NBA 2K. Maybe it's Fortnite. Maybe it's Call of Duty. Maybe it's a variety of games. That's up to you. But don't make your channel feel completely random, because you might enjoy different things. That's cool. But your audience might only care about one of them. And that's when you start getting people who subscribe but don't watch your next video. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want people to know why they're subscribing to stop making videos. Stop making videos just because you can. This is probably one of the biggest mistakes small creators make. They'll say, I need to upload something today, and then they make a video just for the sake of uploading. Don't do that. Before you make a video, ask yourself, why would somebody click this? That's the question. If you can't answer that, maybe the idea isn't strong enough. Look at your niche. What's happening right now? What are people talking about? What just happened? What is trending? What are people arguing about? What announcement just came out? What are people searching for? What questions are people asking? Those are your opportunities. For example, if you're making WWE content, don't just make Roman Reigns update. That's boring. Think about what the actual story is about. Maybe Roman's just got betrayed. So instead of just saying Roman just got betrayed, now I want you to know what happened. That's the difference. 3 years titles has to make people care. Your titles are important, really important, but don't overcomplicate it. You want somebody to see the title and immediately understand the idea and identify. You want them to think, wait, what happened? That's curiosity. For example, NBA 2K26 My Career Episode 5. There's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't really give me a reason to care. If I don't really know you, now compared to that, I still can't believe how this game ended. Now I'm curious. I want to know what happened. Another example. Johnny Gargano WWE storyline versus WWE has completely wasted Johnny Gargano. The second one has an opinion. There's an emotion, there's a story, and there's something I want to click on. But here's the important part. Don't lie. Don't make your title say something crazy just to get clicks. If the video doesn't actually deliver, YouTube recommends accurate titles. Like accurate titles and thumbnails, because misleading views can hurt the viewing experience. The good curiosity, not lying. 4. Your thumbnail does not need to be 20 words. That is another huge one. I've seen thumbnails where the creators basically put the entire title on the thumbnail. Don't do that. Your thumbnail should be easy and to understand, especially on a phone. You want a main subject. One big emotion, one idea, maybe 2 or 3 words. That's it. If the title is WWE has completely wasted Johnny Gargano's, and your thumbnail could say WWE wasted him and showed Johnny Gargano, and now the title and thumbnail are working together instead of repeating each other. YouTube says viewers generally see the title and thumbnails first and recommend keeping thumbnails clear and not overly completed. So don't try to put your entire story on the thumbnail. Give people a reason to click. Your first 30 seconds matter a lot. This is where I think a lot of creators lose people. You finally got the click. Now you have to keep them. And please, stop spending the first 30 seconds saying, "What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video." Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, bro. Get to the point. I'm not saying you can never say hello, but give me the reason I clicked up first. If your video is about Johnny Gargano, starting with WWE has been wasting Johnny Gargano for months, and honestly, I think the storyline needs to end. Now I know exactly what this video is about, or if it's gaming. I thought this game was over. We were down by 10. Somehow we came the way back. Now I want to see what happens. YouTube specifically recommends making the opening seconds deliver on the promise of the title. So your intro needs to get people into the actual video. Make your videos feel like a storyline. Make it feel like a story. This is one of the biggest things that can separate your videos from everybody else. Don't just read information telling me a story. Tell me a story. Let's say you're making a WWE news video. Don't just say, Johnny Gargano hasn't been on TV for 15 days. Okay. Well, why does that matter? Explain it. Tell me what happened. Tell me how long this storyline has been going on. Tell me why fans are frustrated. Tell me what WWE could do next. Tell me what you think is going to happen. Now we're having a conversation. That's way more interesting The same things work with gaming. Don't just upload NBA 2K26. Tell me we lost 3 games in a row. Now we have to beat the best team in the conference. Now there's something that's at stake. Now I have a reason to keep watching. Give people a reason to keep watching. You don't have to reveal everything in the first minute. Sometimes you can tease something. You can say what happened at the end. Game completely changes everything. Now I want to see the ending. Or there's one thing WWE did in this storyline that I think everybody is overlooking. Now I'm waiting for that part. You don't want to drag things out forever. But you also don't want to give everything immediately and then have nothing left. Build the video. Give people something to look forward to. Shorts can help you get discovered. If you're a small creator, don't ignore shorts. But don't just throw random clips on your channel. Think about your shorts as another way for people to discover you. Let's say you make a 10-minute WWE video. You could pull out the biggest moment, turn it into a short. Maybe WWE just name it. Maybe WWE just betrayed the Roman Reigns. Then another. The bloodline's falling apart. Then another. What happens to Roman next? Now you're creating multiple pieces. Content from one story. But here's something important. Don't expect every person who watches your short to automatically watch your long form video. Different formats can attract different view habits. YouTube recommends looking at the format your own audience watching when deciding how to structure your content. So use shorts as an experiment. See what works. You don't have to upload every day. I know somebody is going to hear this and say, but everybody says you have to upload every day. No, you don't. You need to upload consistently. That's the difference. If you can make 7 great videos a week, go crazy. But if you're rushing 7 videos, and they are all terrible, that's not helping you. I'd rather see somebody make 2 really great videos every week than 7 videos that nobody wants to watch. Give yourself time to make the thumbnail. Give yourself time to edit. Give yourself time to actually think about it. The title, quality matters. Quantity matters. And consistency is about creating a schedule. You can actually stick with 10 you're analyzing are going to tell you a lot. This is where you stop guessing. YouTube Studio is your friend. Go look at your videos. Which ones got the most views? Which ones got the most impressions? Which thumbnails got people clicking? Where are people leaving? How long are people watching? What videos are bringing in new viewers? And which videos are bringing people? Don't just look at the subscriber count. Look at your audience. YouTube has analyzing for new casuals and regular viewers, which can help you understand whether you're attracting new people and building people who keep coming back. And audience retention can show you where people are dropping off, where they're rewatching something, which parts of the video are keeping attention. That values information. If something works, don't ignore it. This is probably one of the biggest lessons I've learned. If you're making a video and it suddenly takes off, don't just say that was luck. Ask yourself, why did this work? Maybe the topic was hot. Maybe the thumbnail was better. Maybe the title was stronger.